a bunch of windows replaced this morning, so I had to. It was the only day they could come before the fall or something, and I booked it months out. Anyways, long story for a short little nothing. Yeah, so I'm here a little bit late, but I'm here anyways. I have a sneak peek episode for you today. I took advantage of the free shipping that we had last week, and oh, I thought I had lowered it all the way, but it's still there. And I express posted it. I wanted to test out because they have they're using UPS now instead of FedEx. So I wondered if it was going to be fast, and it did get delayed a day. It was supposed to be delivered on Monday, but it was delivered on Tuesday. But anyways, it was delivered on time, so I get to show you guys what's going to be available starting in July, unless you want to sign up for the starter kit, and then you have access to all the stuff that all the other demonstrators do early. So I'm not going to do, I have done some pre-crafting to just show you some samples, but I'm not going to do actual crafting cards today. I wanted to just show you all the fun new stuff. I don't have all the fun new stuff. There's lots of fun new stuff. It's actually crazy. I looked at it and it's like, wow, there's a lot of Christmas and Halloween in here. It's like, I'm not ready for this because I think it was released to demonstrators. I can't remember if it's the beginning of June or end of May, but anyways, I was just like, we haven't even hit spring, summer, let alone thinking about Christmas. So I was just like, I can't think about it. But they're super cute, and the more I looked at it, the more there is some fun stuff to play with. It's just getting past the Christmas and Halloween. But besides that, there's a really nice summer bundle that has washi tape that goes with. I waffled on that one. I didn't get it because I already had bought the other online exclusive that had the flip-flops and the cups and stuff and the inner tube that I used last week. So a lot of it was kind of, I mean, I would have much rather had the washi tape. It's super cute. But so if you haven't got one of them, I mean, they go together really well. But yeah, I haven't got that one yet, even though it's super tempting. And then there's like a whole floral suite that I didn't get, but I'll show you what I did get. Obviously, I can't get it all. So you can see bits and pieces. I tried to get a little bit of different things so that you can get a taste of what's to come. So I'm gonna flip you around and we will get started here. Let's Another one of those crazy busy days where I'm running from appointment to appointment. But so I don't know if I'm allowed to show because they are giving us kind of a printout catalog of things, but I don't know if I can show that yet. So we'll just show you what I have. All right. First things first, I had to I did order, this is the June product of the month. So super cute, koala and the Highland cow. Oh my gosh. When we went to Scotland 2 years ago, was it? No, it was, yeah, because it was Spain last. Oh my gosh. A few years ago now, we went to the Isle of Skye and there's so many Highland cows. They're so cute. My son loves them, so I just thought that's the perfect $7 for a beautiful stamp set with awesome sentiments. Um, I used this with one of our new, so there's this, oops, in color gingham paper. So it's all the in colors in gingham, and so it has a dark or a wider plaid and then a narrower plaid. And I thought, gingham plus Scottish cows, they go well together. Anyways, this is the little card with our little cow and a hi friend. Isn't that so super sweet? Oh, I love him. He's so cute. And if you like to color, Lots of things to color. I need to work on my coloring, but either way, super cute. And then it's got the five in colors, the Golden Glow, Peaceful Pine, Hydrangea Hue, Cantaloupe Crisp, and is it Barely Blush? I still don't I still don't remember all the colors. Anyways, so that's that one. Then there is this. Okay, so this is a whole suite, but I did not purchase the suite. Um, I did purchase pieces and parts though. Trying to grab the other pieces. So there's a bundle that goes with, and it's kind of like a stocking where you can do like a stitch stocking, but I found it like it doesn't really cut out anything in the patterns here, and I really like the paper. So I skipped the bundle because, got a budget. Um, I've got these cute buttons, like they're actual buttons, and then they've got like a silvery kind of shiny edge around them. And then there's this red stitched ribbon. It's real red. And then we have the paper, which is so super cute. So you've got things on the back like floral, so it doesn't have to be Christmas. This one has the plaid, right? So it's not necessarily, oops, that's the same one. Then there's this one. I think you could make super cute cards or like book covers, and then you've got the candy cane, so you can go Christmas or you could just go like quilt kind of. I mean, obviously it has Christmas trees, but like this is kind of generic. Um, we have this one, that's the floral one, and then there's this one. So this one, well, I guess I didn't notice the candy canes, but I feel like you could use it for, well, and then the snowflakes. Oh, that's so pretty. I love Secret Sea. I think Secret Sea is like my favoriteest color. And then this has the holly. So it's a really fun paper set that I thought I could use with. I did buy two other Christmas bundles, which makes me wonder what our next catalog is gonna have in it because there was so much Christmas stuff in the online exclusives. So I'm curious to see what comes out next. But anyway, so with this paper, and then I think this goes with one of the floral suite that there is. I'm not sure. I didn't get the suite, but I did get these gilded wings. So it looks like nothing on the one side, but when you pull it out, it's actually all gold on the other side. So that's just being protected. You could color the white side if you wanted to, but why would you cover up the gold? So I took this paper and this was a kind of like a sample that Stampin' Up! Had made, but I just thought it was so super cute and could be used for a birthday. It could be used for, I did congratulations. But I just thought it was super cute. So that's using Christmas paper. You would never know. And the beautiful butterflies. Those are things to look forward to. Okay, so then here's the Halloween. And last year I caved and I bought the Halloween suite. And it was because I ran a class and it was to make a book, a Halloween memories book. I wasn't gonna buy this suite this year, and it was just so super cute. Um I could not resist. At first, I was just buying the suite has this the dies and the stamp set. And by the way, notice they have changed. So when this new packaging first came out, the way they did the dies and the stamps, they didn't match. You had to look to the little part to see Scallop Bloom's dies to go with this, so I usually just turned it, but then you never know. Whereas now the titles actually match in the big writing, which I love that they've done that. So that has changed for the online exclusives, and I'm assuming for the next catalog that'll come out. But isn't this so super cute? Like the cat, I already had one. I have the small cobweb, spider web, whatever you want to call it. Um, but wait. Anyways, so the whole reason I needed the dies on this one was partly for the tag, but I don't have a tree like this. And there's so it's the perfect kind of spooky tree. And then you've got the moon and the cats and all the things. So that's the bundle that goes with the suite. But then there's this bundle. It's not part of the suite, but it's kind of the scrapbooking part of it. And of course, big web, and then, larger um, stamps. So it has the big Halloween stamp in October 31st, but then the dies has a nice big web. It's got sentiment pieces. It's got lots of words. So happy, and then the big Halloween night and boo, and then cute little spider. So I couldn't I always say I can't resist when there's words. So that one had the words, and then there's this cute swirling embossing folder. It's not a 3D embossing folder, so it's one of the thinner ones, but it's still, this could be used for anything. Birthday celebrations, any like congratulations, baby, whatever. I think this one is super versatile. I wouldn't see it as Halloween only. Then it had these treat boxes, and I thought I had opened them, but maybe oh, I did. To show you. So you can decorate the box, you can blender brush it, you can stamp on it, do lots of things if I can get one out. And they're a decent size. They're like, let's see, finished, it would be 3.5. So 3.5 this way by 4 inches by 3.5. You have room. You could put a bunch of cookies. You could put a bunch of, I always forget how this goes. I think it goes, no, I think it goes like this, and then like that. So then it stays closed, and then you just fold these two together, and then you can stick them, and then super easy open and close box. And it comes in a pack of 10 food safe boxes. And it's nice because then you can fold them flat when you're not using them. So there we go. All right. So that's the boxes. That's part of the suite. Then there's this super cute bats and ghosts. Aren't they the cutest things? And they have quite the dimension to them. I just thought they were so, oh, the bats are so cute. All right, and then there's the paper. So the paper has scenes and the swirls, ghosts, stars, the cats, stripes, more ghosts, spider webs, more ghosts. Did we already have ghosts? Oh, there's lots of ghosts in this one. This is a bigger version of the ghosts with orange spider webs. So just the reverse. And then this is the reverse trees and orange swirls instead of black. So you've got a choice of how to mix and match. All right. And then there's one more piece. No, it's not part of the suite. I think this one is standalone. But this one to me was the one thing I was gonna purchase. Oh, and there's also this uh black ribbon, but I think it's called shimmery ribbon. It does have a sheen to it. This paper is so cute. There's a whole, I don't know if there's like 10 of each, probably. How many papers are there? 48. So there's probably 12 because I think there's four different faces, and then you've got stripes, then you've got the skeleton and more the opposite stripes. You've got Frankenstein and orange stripes, and then you've got the opposite stripes. So you've got lots of stripes and then the faces. Now, the fun part with this is you can make the super easy pinch treat boxes and put your Halloween treats in. Like I could make all 48 of these super easy and quick. And this is what I can hand out for Halloween to all the kiddos that come. And then it's in a cute little treat bag, but it's super fast to do. So I loved the idea of this paper. I don't know if you've seen I've made these I think for Christmas before, but I will they're super easy to make. I'll do a closer to Halloween or in a bit. Not yet. I'm not yet playing with this stuff. Actually, I did play a little bit, but okay, so then for the Christmas stuff, I did buy two bundles, like I said. Um, I really liked this festive chair. I have not made anything with it, but it has the the pine branch again, the word Noel. I think it's just it's four separate letters, so you could even use it for letters. And then it's got the ornaments and stuff that you can hang and all the little bauble ornament toppers, and so it's kind of an intricate but not intricate. I just feel like it would be a fun one, so I had to have that one. And then I wasn't going to get this one because I already have poinsettia um set, and it had like some really pretty leaves that it kind of put a dent in, but then I realized, and I don't know why they haven't written it anywhere, these dies are actually the New Impressions dies. So if you've bought the New Impressions plate, these are the Impressions dies. So there's tons of detail here. So when you run it through with the Impressions plate, you get all of this detail. And I ended up, so I blender brushed with the Barely Blush and Peaceful Pine, but then I went over it with the shimmer pens that I showed last week. And so now you can't really see it. I don't know why. I can't catch it on video, but it has this beautiful shimmer to it. And then I use these cute little flower embellishments, which are also in the online exclusives. This is part of the floral suite that's available. I did not get the floral suite, but I certainly got I'm going to have to get more of these. I think they're so super cute. I didn't realize they had like the little rhinestones in the centers, but yeah, so these, isn't that like so detailed? I love it. Anyways, yeah, so don't miss this. It's just another New Impressions die, and they didn't advertise it that way. So if you're looking for Impressions dies, don't miss that one. Then what else do we have? I have a few other things. Not too much. There's these standalone, they are border cutouts. So there's two of each. And they're white, so you can color them any color. You could use a spritzer, you can use your blender brush, you can just drag a stamp pad across depending what you're doing. They're everyday border accents. Good for cards or scrapbooking. Then there's these three small embossing seasonal folders. So there's one that's candy cane, one that's leaves, and one that is bats. So for all the kind of fall season, you've got yourself covered. Then we've got this one, which is a tree textured tree ring, because there is a couple fall things in there which I didn't get, but I really liked this tree ring. I love embossing folders. I love doing techniques with embossing folders. I just think it's super fun. to use embossing folders, and this tree looks like it would be a lot of fun. So I got that. I think I'm not I don't think it's part of a suite. I think it's standalone. And then they finally came back with some snips. So these are the new snips. Um, these are the old snips, which I don't have the cover on here, but it had like these ones had the same cover. So you can see they're very similar. The only thing I really notice is the new ones are significantly heavier in weight than the old ones, or the metal part. Like the metal just feels, maybe it's a different metal. Maybe, I don't know if they're titanium. Hang on. Let me see if the write up. I don't think it says in here. Let's see. No, there's nothing. Detail scissors. That's all it says. Okay, that doesn't help. But yeah, I don't know, and I mean they're tighter, but that's probably just time. But they definitely have a heavier weight feel to them. But the grips are pretty much the same. They're the same size. These ones are the new ones are slightly longer. The tips are both pointy. I have not tried cutting with these because I was going to make them as my ribbon scissors. They were both made in China. So yeah, I don't know. Um, we'll see over time. I do think that they are, I don't know if you can tell, they're just that little bit thicker than the old ones. So if you need a pair of snips, they will be available in July when the online exclusive are released. I'm gonna guess that they're gonna fly off the shelves really fast because we haven't had snips in a while, and I know a few people who are waiting for snips, including myself. So I think this is going to be a popular item. So if you have it on your list that you need a new pair of snips and you want them sooner than later, I would try and put your order in early. I can't remember if it's July 1st or July 4th. I don't think it wouldn't be the 4th. 2nd, maybe? I can't remember. I will look it up and let you know. We have a couple more weeks. Thank goodness. Okay, think I think that is all. I did no, I was gonna say I think I did purchase something else while it was still free shipping, but it hasn't even shipped yet because I didn't do that one express post. But I think it might be out of the current catalog. That I know I bought the Lily Suite. Um, yeah, I don't think I bought anything else from this. Now it's time to play. So yeah, I think Halloween stuff will be fun. Maybe I feel like scrapbooking and Halloween seem to be kind of where I always go with that. I have to start scrapbooking other times of the year or I'll never have a completed album. But the gilded wings are super cute, and this gingham paper I think is going to be pretty popular. It's fun. But yeah, so hopefully that gets you excited for what's to come for the fall and winter. As much as I don't want to think about fall and winter at this point, I want to enjoy summer. Oh, I did forget one. Hold. I haven't played with it yet, but I'm so excited to use it. It's called Shimmering Stripes, and it is, I think this one's part of that floral suite as well. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but it's kind of like iridescent shine, little thin stripes. It is so pretty. I think this will I mean, it would make any card pretty, but like Christmas. And there's four. I thought there would only be two, but there's four sheets, four 12 by 12 sheets. So get lots of crafting out of that. I almost forgot that. All right. That's what I got for you today. So I did make 3 cards. I just didn't show you how to make them. But this so super simple, right? Because this is just the impressions plate. This is the gilded butterflies and then the product of the month cow with the new papers. So yeah. And then these are super easy to make. If you want to make some before Halloween, maybe you have 4th of July or whatever, maybe I'll try and find the video where I did these. It'll be quite far back, I think. Um, but I'll see if I can find it. So, anyways, that is what I have for you today. I will probably, well, I don't know if I'll have more by next week, but I will be back next week with some projects to actually craft, and hopefully you'll craft along with me. You can always craft along. You don't have to be working on the same project. Um, I will have to come up with some new classes, and so we have our last card club meeting for June, and then we take a break over the summer and it starts again in the fall. Usually, sometimes September, sometimes October, it just depends how busy everything is. So if joining Card Club interests you and you'd like to make 3 cards or 3 projects a month, let me know if you're in Canada. I'm more than happy to help you. Um, yeah, I will keep you posted on the details for that too. All right, thank you for watching. I so appreciate it. If you have enjoyed my video, please like, please share. And if you haven't already subscribed, hit the subscribe button. I'd love to keep growing the channel. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.